or good afternoon, wherever you may be in the world today, or probably more likely in the country of the United States. I'm here in Tucson and excited to be with all of you today. Yesterday, we had some snow, which is very exciting here in southern Arizona, and lovely seeing all the pictures and everything that were out there. So I hope that those of you that were here in Tucson got to enjoy that and get outside and play and bundle up and find all your warm clothes as we have some cool weather. So today we are going to chat about looking at our toolbox that we talked about last week in terms of our being our own best self-advocates, taking care of ourselves and thinking about what we need so that we can ensure that we're living our best life possible with cancer or with whatever might be happening on a day-to-day basis. So today our focus is talking about being prepared for your appointments. Now, I don't know if you're like me, but again, I think I've said it before, you make notes, you think of things, but when you get to the doctor's office and they ask you how things are, if you're feeling healthy that day, you think things are fine. But obviously, you need to have that information out there and ready for them. So, I'd like to encourage you, just a couple little tips in being prepared for things when you go so that you can have the most effective time with your sometimes somewhat short appointment. Always a great idea to write down your notes and your questions ahead of time. Makes sense. The other key part there, take that with you. That would be what I would forget. Might write down those notes and then I forget to take them with me. One of the things in the Baggett Companion Guidebook is there's even a section in there to help people prepare for their appointment. So you can write down those questions to make sure that you get them answered and to also just get the answers and jot them down right there. So write down your things ahead of time and take it with you. Ask the right questions. Sometimes your timing might be limited, so prioritize those questions. Maybe some are more relevant for the doctor. Some you might be able to ask at the front desk or to the nurse or to the physician's assistant, whoever, but kind of prioritize your notes so that you know where and how to get those questions answered. Have goals for your appointment. So what is it you want to get out of this appointment? Is there, if it's your first appointment after your diagnosis and you're going to be asking about treatment, is that kind of the key thing? You need to know a little bit about a couple different of your treatment options or about clinical trials or side effects. What's the goal for that key appointment? Also have notes and information about yourself that you need to share with your team. So if you've been having certain symptoms, being prepared for that. If you need to jot down how frequently you're having headaches. Again, one of the things that's in the companion guidebook and available on our website to download that you could use for any, doesn't have to just be a cancer or prepping, tracking medications or whatever, but having that information available so that you can share it with them. They always ask me, what dosage is your medication? And you just refill it. And when you've been taking them for a long time, you forget. But it's important that the doctors need to know that information, right? Let's see, what else do I want you to remember? I want you to take your records with you. So be prepared having that information. Oftentimes things get passed along in the cyber world, or sometimes they might be slower. If you're going to a new doctor for the first time, having that information in your past records with you in case they don't have them or they didn't get there can help make sure that your appointment can go forward. Write down your symptoms, any concerns that you have, any other information you need to share or gather from them, the doctor. Take someone with you. I can't stress enough, especially if you're going in with a new diagnosis. It's so overwhelming. There's so much information. So having somebody else with you that can ask a question you might forget, that can just be there to take notes for you, so helpful to have someone go with you to an appointment. I know right now amid COVID, some places you can't have someone with you, but pick up that phone and call your son or daughter or your friend, your parent. Have somebody be on the phone with you while you're inside of the appointment. Record everything. So have somebody write it down and take notes for you, or take them for yourselves. But a lot of that, you're trying to absorb a lot of stuff, but you can also record the appointment. On your phone, you can record it with video if that's easier. But you could also, there's the texting, or the, like an old school microphone. What are those called? Cassette recorder. That's the word I'm looking for. I had one of those back in the day, the little mini recorders. You guys had those. You can do that on your phone, so it's all right there. So you can do that. So just really being prepared for your appointments. Go in, ask the questions, learn who you need to ask for different types of issues. Does it always need to be the doctor? That it might take longer to hear back from them? Can it be the office staff? Can you email them? Is that an effective way to do it for you and for them? And ask the right questions. And make sure that you're reporting your side effects as well. So that's it. Just like in everything we should do in life, right? Be prepared. If we're going in to take our driving test, we've studied, we're prepared. If you're going in for a doctor's appointment of any sort, be prepared. Have your information with you. Get out there, schedule your appointments, which I need to call and make a doctor's appointment right now, and I keep forgetting, and it's Wednesday, so I'm going to do it as soon as I get off here. So wishing you all a wonderful Wednesday. Take care, be safe, and be prepared for your appointments. So we'll see you next week when we'll talk a little bit more about the A in Bagot and what that means in your role of self-advocacy. Think about it. A, what are we going to talk about? All right, you guys, take care. Bye-bye.